than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed, more innovation.
It's going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
Welcome to Swift Current, Saskatchewan. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown between Reid Carruthers and Sam Mooibroek. Take a look at the teams here. First, for Team Carruthers, it's Connor Negevin at lead, Kyle Doering at second, Catlin Schneider is third, and of course Reid Carruthers skip. Team Mooibroek. Nathan Steele's the lead. Scott Mitchell is at second. Ryan Whitby is out right now. Adam McEachran is in. Not sure exactly where he's fitting into the lineup. We'll figure that out for you. And Sam Mooibroek the skip. I'm Dave Schmel. I'm joined by Connor Sims, and we're happy to have you here with us on Curling Stadium. It was Mooibroek covering the pin with his last shot draw. So he will have the hammer in the first end, throwing the yellow stones.
Yeah, we're in for a good game today. We got an experienced Team Carruthers and more of a younger team in Sam Mooibroek's, but's been dominating the men's side for a few years now.
Reid Carruthers certainly been around the block a few times. Was a world champion in 2011 as a part of Jeff Stoutland's rink. We see both teams leaving it a little bit open here, trying to feel each other out. Still an empty house here. And obviously we're here in the C bracket, Connor. So this is do or die time for both teams.
And winner gets the privilege of playing Brad Gushu for the C qualifier match later this evening.
Yep, it will be absolutely the winner playing Brad Gushu. I read a thing in the curling news that apparently for all these years we've been mispronouncing his name. It's actually like Gush Shu.
That come from Brad Gushu himself?
It did. It did.
Well, I find myself guilty.
I think we are all guilty, and I find that just to be tremendously, I guess I have to say, the epitome of politeness to just let that go on for so many years.
Yeah. I think he'll still be known as Gushu in a lot of
I mean,
books.
I think it's kind of like his stage name now.
Yeah.
Kind of caught with that. I mean, it's always Mark Twain. He was never Samuel Clemens. He's Mark Twain.
So we got a bit of an open end here. Teams are just trading hits back and forth here.
Absolutely. And for Team Mooibroek, it's been the C event death march already. They opened up with a loss to Corey Dropkin, then a win against Thomas, lost to Dustin Kaltoff, and they beat Team Laycock with Meacham skipping, and then a win over Thomas to get them here now. This is their 6th game of the weekend, and if they hit the qualifier, that would be the 7th. Then you have to play the bracket.
Yeah, one team's definitely played a few more games than the other.
Absolutely.
Carruthers only playing 3 games.
Yeah, Carruthers has had that win against Purcell. Then consecutive losses to Dunstone and Pierce puts them here in this C bracket. You see both teams continue going up and down the ice here.
I think that stone is in. I guess see the decision coming pretty quickly here from Carruthers to just get rid of it.
That would be a pretty good indication of that. So we have the Mooibroek squad out of Whitby, Ontario. The township was originally surveyed in 1792 and incorporated in 1855.
Yeah, we got Scott Mitchell throwing third for this team this weekend, who normally has thrown third for this team for a few years now. But the addition of Ryan Weeb, who isn't here this weekend, Scott Mitchell stepped up to the third position, and they have Adam McCreakin to fill in at second for them.
And apparently McEachran fit best in a Mooibroek jersey.
Yeah, it's always funny to see what jersey they put on, eh?
Yeah. I think that makes sense, sizing the two of them up. Slightly different body types, but it ends up working out the same in the wash, so to speak. I know. Maybe if I had a competitive team, I'd just have a extra jersey on the back saying that guy.
Yeah.
So Mooibroek was already in the hack. No doubt as to what he's doing here. They're trying to work it over.
Guess these blank ends, they always come down to the last shot if they're going to end up being what everybody was hoping for.
Now, Connor, I know we never called a game together, but did you really wake up in the morning and say, "Gee, I really wish I'm sitting on the air with Dave Schmel and we get to call blank ends"?
It's my third commentary game of the weekend and all time, so.
So with that being said, folks, take it easy on my buddy here, okay?
Yeah.
We all had to have our first day in the job at some point. Yeah, we all have our first day in the job at some point.
Looking for curl here.
They got it. And it is going to roll on out. So there you go. That's what you were wishing for the whole time, Connor. The final stones of the first end will be on the way. Sam Mooibroek.
Hard to miss this one.
Unfortunately, it doesn't even go in the stat sheet. A blank end is there. Mooibroek will have the hammer when we come back from Swift Current right after this. You're watching Curling Stadium.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you
We go. Back now, the second end from Swift Current. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown right here on Curling Stadium. C event action. Both these teams vying for a shot to be in a C qualifier against Brad Gushu.
Bit of a more aggressive start here. More rocks in play early. Got the classic center guard, corner guard around the center guard, and sure you'll see Mooibroek put the broom to go around the corner guard.
Still got to make all these, of course. Here's Nathan Steele. This one is curling a good bit. McEachran trying to make sure he does get it past the guard. Gonna go for weight two, I think. They do fly just past the guard. Well managed rock.
Great sweep there by Adam to keep that past the guard.
So here's Kyle on second rocks. Negavan with the power clean. Now working hard on it. This does not appear to have a lot of weight. It is just going to further guard the rock in the house, so bit of a miss there.
Yeah, definitely leaving a stagger on those corners with an already buried Mooibroek stone is not the best situation here for Carruthers.
I see Mooibroek looking at dig this here, row under cover. He said it's okay if he hit the center guard here. I'm a little surprised you did not electing to wrap another one underneath those guards now that there's a good stagger.
Mitchell's turn to hold the line here.
This is me on the guard. He's a center-ish guard.
Yeah, still a good result there. I think they play that shot knowing that wrecking is okay and just rolling into that general direction. Put one more guard on that already buried corner guard. Corner Brock, sorry.
So, Carruthers coming up with the call for Doering here. Gonna move some granite with this one. Coming on down on the one. Chip the guard towards the center. Still Mooibroek. Line one. There is a port to get there, but a nice straight run available now to line two.
Yeah, that oddly enough worked there for Carruthers. Having one guard just get chipped over to fully bury their stone. And I can't tell if there's a hole on that left-hand side. It looks pretty tight, but opened up the stone that was buried on.
Oh, they run it off, get a little bonus rub over. Does push the Mooibroek stone in towards the center, but it's now well behind the tee line in the back four. So Carruthers has a lot of options here. You don't have to worry about that port anymore. Now just a straight run. And Mooibroek's going to have to try to rebuild. So here's Schneider. On the carve here a little bit. Looks pretty close. Now it's going to get over the top. Can they hold the shooter in the rings? It does spin on. That could be very important later.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that spot's catching both teams here by surprise a little bit. That's two rocks straight that ran, or two rocks in a row that ran really straight on both teams under Curly.
So here's Mitchell with his first. Does not make it into the rings. Carruthers has plenty of room to chase this one now. Or even just draw it down if he chooses.
Yeah, it depends how aggressive, because with that stone on the left-hand side on the overhead being in for Carruthers, it's you elect to hit this yellow, Mooibroek's just gonna come right around those guards and make a better shot than what is already in the rings.
So the second from Schneider. working hard to drag this one. You want to get all the way down to it. Just one pass the tee line and all the way down they get with hardly any bump at all. That is a dead perfect freeze right there.
Yeah, great shot. Just a great sweep there by C. Connor Negevin. Jumped over to the one side in place of Kyle During. I don't know if that's something this team has talked about, but
well, if he went over any harder, he would have gotten 2 minutes for cross-checking.
it's a little hot here coming in.
And that's, couldn't afford to miss everything there. Even if you had just caught it a little bit and unlocked it, would have been a good result. Now Carruthers can really go on the offense here and draw top 4.
Yeah, if you're Carruthers, you put one in the perfectly positioned top 4, top button area around his guard. It's going to be really hard for Mooibroek to generate a 2, possibly even score.
Well, the force is on regardless because of that biter all the way over yonder in the corner. Mooibroek's always going to have to score here. No way to get back to a blank at this point, so Carruthers should take every opportunity to maybe steal here. Reid Carruthers, the veteran from Winnipeg, with his first.
It seems close.
Schneider and Negevin are going to try to drag it all the way down. Get into the 8-foot. Can they get it all the way down to the 4? Schneider get those last licks. And it is third shot. Mooibroek is second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good spot. I mean, you obviously prefer it to be the second shot, but leaves a tough draw here for Sam Mooibroek to get a rock placed in here.
Are you surprised at all he's not trying to open up some real estate a little bit? Because it'd be really tough to score 2 right now.
I think this is a shot to set up his 1, knowing that even if he makes this, that Carruthers will pick it out and or sit on top of it. And then it's just the same shot again here for 1.
So here's Mooibroek with his first. It is going to skinny that guard nicely and lock right on. That's about as good as you possibly could have done right there. Nice shot by Sam Mooibroek. Reid Carruthers is going to have to follow it down and be just a little bit better.
Yeah, he couldn't have walked that one down any better. Hard for Carruthers to get rid of, forcing him to have to draw on top. And if Mooibroek can get a sneaky miss out of here, Carruthers could sneak out a deuce.
Reid Carruthers with his final of the second. Negavan. Got to get it past. He does. Carving over those last couple licks. Can he get to be shot? Oh, that is really, really close. I think it is still Mooibroek line one.
Yeah, I think it's Mooibroek as well.
So Mitchell taking a good look at it.
Got Mooibroek 2.0 standing over the pin as well.
I think that's OG Mooibroek.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh no. There's OG Mooibroek.
If I had to guess, I would say yellow, but they're looking at this a little longer than I thought. Guess it kind of makes his draw tougher here too. If he ever comes in, draws, and it's that little bit heavy or a little bit wide, it taps the yellow out of what could be shot position right now.
And the way they're queued up, I don't think you can slam anything there and make the red move in a direction you want it to. So this would indicate to me that they think they're shot stone, because they're going to try to throw the long draw through the port here. And you wondered if that port was there. I think you could drive one of those S3 Systems combines right through it.
Well, they obviously think it's there because they spent more time looking at who shot rock over if that port was there.
S3 Group, one of our fine sponsors. Final stone on the way. Got to get past the guard. You do. Now, can you carve it over enough? No, it's just got too much weight. It's going to sail on by. So, I'm going to think that we're going to get the stick here. So, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. 733 curling zone bonus points are available. Now, these are of no value absolutely anywhere on earth. But go ahead and fire in the chat. What do you think it is? Is it red or yellow?
I think it's yellow.
The team thinks it's yellow.
But we will see.
And the measurement is done.
I think that means it was red.
And it was red. A steal of one for Reid Carruthers. And we'll be back after this on Curling Stadium.
We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed, more innovation.
It's going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
Join us this March for the House of Hearts Charity Bonspiel in Duluth, Minnesota. Help raise funds for Project Joy, who provides meals for hungry kids in our community. Every donation helps to ensure no child goes hungry. Join us and make a difference. Together, we can spread joy.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Welcome back. Well, the teens pulled a pump fake on us there, and it was actually Mooibroek sitting one, so it's a single point for them, and Reid Carruthers has the hammer in end number 3. So we need to put together a GoFundMe and send these folks to officiating class so that they know that you kick away the stone that isn't shot first.
Carruthers here electing to go wide around their corner guard.
It goes wide behind the T line, but that's not necessarily a problem. Gives you room for another one.
Yeah, I mean, it just gives Mooibroek a little more space to get curl past the guard if they want to chase it.
Here's McKecken trying to thread this needle here. And right through the port they go, and they make that chase absolutely beautifully.
Yeah, they make these ports look bigger than what they look here.
Well, that was a good team shot there. There was good. I saw good communication as to what the weight was, which gave Mooibroek the information that he needed to call that rush properly.
Yeah.
Too many times, especially at the club level, you hear your front end say, it's all there, or, but that kind of stuff doesn't help you.
Well, and normally people tend to throw a little bit more than what they're asked to on those type of shots at the club level, I find. Where these guys will tend to be a little bit less and really give the sweeping to the brushers.
And when you have good brushers, it really makes the game entirely different. And all these teams have good front ends and good sweeping. It's so much become part of the game. Truly transformed it. Carruthers deciding that things are not percolating in his favor here. So he's going to clean house here some. Doring going to go for the double peel here. Might even get all three moving. We'll see. There's the one. Miss the others. So you only get the single peel off there.
I like that little dance there by Connor Negevin trying to dodge that stone coming back at him.
Well, you should see him polka. So here's Mitchell. The first lice stone. They will make the double peel here. Can they scoot it onto the rings? No, not exactly, but they got a bevy of guards to draw under now. And one lonely stone from Mooibroek. So Carruthers still in business here for a multiple score. Mooibroek has to be real careful here. The second on the way from it.
Great sweep there by Nathan Steele to get that one over there.
Absolutely. Now, Carruthers is going to come right on in. If he can get to the right angle, the run back will jam. So no reason to not put a potential scoring rock in there now. In the adjacent sheet, Fujisawa versus Delaney Strauss. We'll give you score updates once all the games get a little bit more underway. This one has all kinds of weight. And it's going to drift to be second shot, so suboptimal outcome for Team Carruthers. Mooibroek has a chance to draw in and lie two.
Yeah, it really opens the door here for Mooibroek to get one buried behind the center guard and put a lot of pressure here on Reid Carruthers.
Sam Mooibroek from Whitby, Ontario. Gonna try to carve it over now. It does need to curl. Also needs to stop another heavy stone down this line. Gonna give Reid Carruthers a get out of jail free card here.
Yeah, just a missed opportunity there.
And the way the stones are lined up, Carruthers still has an opportunity to come up with a skipper's deuce here.
Yeah, he locks a good freeze on. And then see what Mooibroek does, and could have a 3-ender. Or a 2, sorry. Yeah, deuce. It's been a long day, dude.
It has been a lot of action this weekend here from Swift Current. We've loved every minute of bringing the action to you. We love the support that we've seen. If you have an opportunity and haven't yet, please support us by subscribing to us on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button on the video. Helps us out tremendously in bringing you more curling. The shot from Carruthers right there. Now, did tap it enough that Mooibroek should be able to get there and move it to be shot. So as nice as that was, it was just a touch heavy, Connor.
Yeah, if Mooibroek can come down here and tap that red pretty much same way that Carruthers just did, it should be a really tough shot for Carruthers to not only score but get a deuce.
Sam Mooibroek with his final of the third. Steele McEachran. Got to drag it. It's got to be there if it's ever going to get there. It is well short, and that does leave a draw, albeit a difficult one. Certainly a decent amount of real estate for Carruthers to come to get his deuce.
Yeah, a little bit wider than his last draw. Could be a little bit faster, slower. They probably similar to what he just drew, if I had to guess.
This is where communication is key. I mean, but if you skinny the guard at draw weight, even if you come to contact with yours, you should be good. Big shot opportunity to get a deuce literally out of nowhere for Reid Carruthers. Final rock of the third. They are on this right out of his hand. Gotta go, gotta squeeze on by, you wicked it, and it will not have enough steam. And that's a single point for Reid Carruthers. All tied up at 1 after 3. We'll be back from Swift Current right after this on Curling Stadium.
We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed, more innovation.
It's going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like 1 more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
Join us this March for the House of Hearts Charity Bonspiel in Duluth, Minnesota. Help raise funds for Project Joy, who provides meals for hungry kids in our community. Every donation helps to ensure no child goes hungry. Join us and make a difference. Together, we can spread joy.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Welcome back to Swift Current. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. Take a look at some of the other games we have going on right now. In the Battle of the U.S., Danny Casper has a 2-0 lead in the third over Corey Dropkin. Kelly Knapp with a 3-0 advantage over Dustin Kaltoff. And our game is tied up at 1. And we'll get you a score on the women's game that is happening in just a moment. Connor will grab that for you. So after the single point for Reid Carruthers, he puts up 2 corner guards. They are both on the center line. Corner guard up for Mooibroek. Now they're going to look to come right on into the rings. Nathan Steele the lead for Team Mooibroek.
In the women's games semifinals, we got Zena Schwaller up 1-0 over Fujisawa in the fourth end. And Michelle Englot is up on an early 3-1 lead over Delaney Strauss.
That gets you all caught up here in Swift Current. Now you can catch any game you want to watch right on our series of YouTube streams. We have all sheets going. We have commentary on 3 of the games. So here's the stone from Doering. This one's got a lot of heat on it. A lot of mustard, a lot of pepper. All the condiments carry it to the back 12.
Yeah, pretty good setup here for Carruthers. Got play going around the center. They got a stone in the back of the house for things to jam on, and Mooibroek was light on their 1 stone coming around that's top 12 there.
So Mooibroek is walking up to the keyboard, hitting Control-Alt-Delete, and wants to reset this end. Here comes the rock from McEachran. Remove the 2 reds. Did leave their own guard basically right there, so still set up pretty well for Carruthers should he choose to take the offensive here.
think I would play the draw. I think that's what Kyle Dewering wants to play as well, based off their body language.
Now, they did just play this turn. Makes sense to repeat it. Looks like you have a little more favorable angle coming around the other turn, but the familiarity with the shot should give you a better chance of executing this one. But Negaman is on this one hard right off the jump, and he has not looked up yet, nor will he until I say that. Well, he looks up because it wasn't ever getting there. Interesting spot, though, keyed up there. Now, Mooibroek, he can address these rocks, or he can realize that that stagger will protect anything he chooses to put underneath of it. And he's going to like to play a little safer and open things up here.
Yeah, never a bad call to open it up when you have hammer.
Take two for McEachran. Now that is beautiful. They kick it out and kick their own undercover. Get a 2-for-1 special right there. Beautiful shot by Adam McEachran.
Leaving Carruthers to hit and roll through this port right now. Makes this, gets to roll. It'd be a pretty good situation here for him.
So Schneider. He's through the port. He makes the hit. Will they get the perfect roll? Stop right there. Yes, you will. Shot stone, Reid Carruthers.
Yeah, it's a great shot. That puts Mooibroek in a bit of a pickle here. I mean, the bright side for Mooibroek, it is his back tee, so he has a freeze opportunity if he wants it.
You can also play the double peel across the top and maybe even run your yellow onto the red. You get crazy lucky. Or good. I mean, you could be good too. It would be luck if I made it.
You and me are in the same boat here, Dave, but unfortunately these guys, it's good.
These guys are good. We've been saying that all weekend. On the one, on the second, take that one right off the pin. These guys are good indeed. Good. I mean, you could be good too. It would be luck if I made it.
Yeah, just a great slide. You and me are in the same boat here, Dave, but unfortunately these guys, it's good. Sweeping it.
These guys are good. We've been saying that all weekend. On the one, on the second.
I think they hit it just a little bit thicker than they wanted, but got the double in the rings or got rid of the one on the pin, and definitely looking better than what they did before. Carruthers electing just to draw another one here around the guard. Leaving it half open.
Yeah, absolutely. It's open. The run double's available, or the draw down. Those are your two choices. Connor, you're the skip. Which one are you calling?
Exactly what Sam's calling here. It's 4th end. I want to score, so start getting my rocks in the rings.
See, Sam gave some feedback as to the way the Stones have been reacting on this pass. Here's the last of the 4th for Mitchell. Little tap back. Room there for Carruthers if he likes.
I think he's just going to elect to pick it over the top right now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Big sweep here by Negevin to get by.
They got it, no problem. And cleanly pick it out.
And it'll be deja vu with Mooibroek doing the exact same shot. I think it's key for them to just be that little bit higher here and maybe a bit more buried. Take the same shot away from Carruthers, make him have to play a tough one on his last here.
So here's Mooibroek with his first. He's looking for a skipper's deuce of his own. Carruthers had a chance in the 3rd, was not able to convert on it. Line on this one is good. It is just too heavy, though. It's all the way back.
Yeah, I mean, it still makes Carruthers have to make a good one here to force Mooibroek. I think Carruthers electing to draw here, probably come right to the yellow.
Absolutely.
Take any tap or run back or anything away.
That's the play to make. So, Carruthers with his final in the 4th. Looking to lock right on to Sam Mooibroek's Yellowstone. Negevin. On it hard now. Hold the line. They like the weight. It's more of a line shot. Now both men on it. Get all the way to it. All the way to it. Come on, welded on there. Just like that. That's a great outcome. Good shot.
Say these sweepers are good.
Hey, these guys are good.
Just, Negevin was out of his hand. see him sitting on the bench back there thinking, why did I ever sign up for this?
Obviously, the groupies. You do it for the groupies.
Mooibroek electing to just take his one here. Decides there's nothing there on the red. Possibly get two.
Yeah, there's nothing there at all, so it will be the forces on. Mooibroek's going to need at least half of the button with his final stone of the fourth end. Sam Mooibroek. Steele and McEachran on the brush. Just a heavy clean. They like the line. The line looks really good. All about the weight. Just make sure you're there. You're there, no problem. And there's the single for the skipper. Put one on the board from Mooibroek. It's 2-1 after 4. We'll be back from Swift Current right after this.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmel Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed, more innovation.
It's going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
And we're back here from Swift Current at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. I'm Dave Schmel, joined by Connor Sims, James Gordon handling our production, and all of you are with us. Wherever you are, we thank you for joining us here on Curling Zone and Curling Stadium. Please smash that like button. Give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Because we have all the action for you pretty much every weekend. If you go to curlingzone.com, you look at the scoreboard. We post the links to all the games that are up there. If they're streaming available, you can find it. We are a one-stop shop for you, and we want to bring you more and more. And your support helps us do that, and we are thrilled to be able to do it. So back here, neither team's really been able to cement a big advantage in an end yet, Connor.
Yeah, just last 10 ended in a great freeze by Carruthers that brought force to Mooibroek, and a missed opportunity in the third that could come back to haunt you later in the game if you're Carruthers.
And Mooibroek already does not look like this stagger, so he's going to go peel his own right off the bat here. Just gets the top one. Had a shot, the double peel, didn't make it.
Yeah, I guess question time for Carruthers, because the rule is saying is not to throw a center guard when you have hammer, but those two rocks in the forefoot there are really good position for you to just give Mooibroek free range at.
Well, if you draw open, and even if Mooibroek takes a shot at it, then you're going to be able to work a deuce. Now, obviously, it's very difficult to hold the deuce just by splitting the house for this long, because eventually you leave a double someplace, and as we've seen, these guys are good.
These guys are good. Kyle During, the new guy on the team. Joining the team about a month ago after the departure of Derek Samigalski.
And Connor, do you know who During curled with previously?
He was part of the Aaron Suchinski rink that split up after. But last season he played with a guy taking a year off this year, Karsten Sturmey.
Oh, this one coming down from Super Summit Kekrin with a lot of heat, and he explodes it, rolls his own over right in front of the other rock. He gets to have his cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I don't know if they maintain shot here, but really good shot.
It is shot stone for Carruthers, but just by a hair. But with it that close, this has to be well placed by Reid Carruthers, or else you might leave a double that could leave Mooibroek line 2.
Yeah, you want to make sure the rings are split evenly here.
And now with no guards, a long time to hold this just by playing the big split. That there does have an angle. It's a long one, but it is there. Here's a good look at it. Sam's eyeing it up. I think they're going to take it on. At least try to get close to it. Yeah, there you go. You see in motion. As long as we end up over there, it's okay. Gets all the way over, great.
Yeah, just make sure you get over there.
So here's Mitchell. On the one, you head on over, you get it and you kick it out. Do not clear it all the way out of the rings. So it's really, really good, but may or may not be good enough. The real question is, can Reid Carruthers throw a double on them without taking his own out in the way by? And that's a really tough question.
Yeah, I think he's trying to decide that right now. But a really good shot by Scott Mitchell to just, again, make sure that rock got over there and started junking up those rocks so he could get the double.
I think he's going to call this hard enough that at worst he ends up with an empty house. Schneider throwing a bomb. And boom goes the dynamite, and that left Sam Mooibroek lying one buried. Split the rings and the force is on if you want right now.
Yeah, personally, I think I'd already have the broom down. Oh, I think they're deciding if that rock in the wings went. I don't know. A little conversation there between two skips.
And it's just enough outside of our shot that we couldn't be a help to them even if we could. It's always interesting when you're watching the Briar or Scotties and they have a tough call like that and they just kind of casually ask it, wow, it would really be neat if TSN would throw that up on TV. And the skips do their own replay review.
Yeah, no replay review for these guys.
Part of throwing the big split is actually making it to the rings, though. You can't afford to be short. Oh, no. That is not an acceptable outcome.
Yeah, just another missed opportunity there. Both teams seem to be struggling a little bit early with their draw weight.
And now Reid Carruthers, he's got a pocket to draw to. You can get there two different ways. You know, you can actually hit that one that apparently did not leave the rings. Well, the sheet, rather. Or you can throw the draw down. They're going to come on down, have a conversation about it.
Think I would be freezing right now?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of how you get there.
Well, if you could put a good corner freeze too, it might make the chase easier on your next.
Because if you ever make it, that's the other consideration. Maybe you don't go there now. You play the other side and force Mooibroek to have to address that.
Yeah, it looks like they're settling for a corner freeze right here.
Not a huge margin for error here, but you do have some room. You are drawing underneath your opponent's rock. Here's Schneider. Looks like he set it back just a little bit on the release. They're going to have to... Now they do have to work it over. It's past the guard, no problem. It's had the right line.
It's a great shot.
They had to wait forever for that to curl. Very gettable for Mooibroek.
Well, he's got the jam to look out for if Mooibroek wants to go after it.
You could also play the run at it.
Yeah, or he could possibly do what Carruthers thought about doing, is just drawing around the wide one and making the other skip. Deal with it.
Yeah, you play off that one now that's just off the rings. You can careen in a pretty good place. Or once again, just play underneath the other guard. Certainly plenty of options. I mean, you do have to... You can't forget that you only have one stone in the rings right now, so... For Carruthers to ever score 3, they have to remove both of them. So if you draw underneath the one that's by the 4-foot, three's never happening.
It's kind of what I was leaning towards, but they like the run back, so...
Run back puts you close. Too. Yeah, the run back makes it tougher for others to get the deuce. So Sam Mooibroek, Team Carruthers front end, taking 5.
This
one is way out there. They make it. They stuff it. Well thrown.
Yeah, great shot. If Carruthers makes a double here, it should leave a double back for you.
You throw this double, you will be line 2 again. Double back's probably going to be just a little bit tougher for Mooibroek. But first order of business is Carruthers to do his part. You see there, they're taking 0 ice. That's right where they want to hit it. Reid Carruthers. Already saying curl. And they got that no problem. They did tick their own. They lie shot, and that second one does appear to be off the rings. Now, mind you, our camera is more in line with the center pin than the 12-foot, but I would say it's off. I'd probably bet you 2 attaboys that it's off the rings.
I think it's in.
Oh, there you go. I'll arm wrestle you for it.
If you look at the camera on the left here, to me it kind of looks like it's touching paint.
There's a look at it from the overhead. Extremely, extremely close.
Yeah, I think it's in.
Well, the easiest thing to do is to slash it off anyway. And actually, if you throw the slash, you get a really good roll. You might be able to roll your shooter under cover.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, why not try it?
It's tough to roll anywhere on the right side and not leave a shot for Carruthers, so I agree with you there, Dave, that the slash double and just roll as far as you can get it, I guess.
This would indicate to me that they think it's off the rings, because I'm pretty sure they're going to try to hide underneath their corner guard and lie shot there. You would never throw this if you thought it was on. Final stone from Mooibroek. Pretty much just escorting it down the ice. Oh, they make that whole shot, that whole trifecta. Hit it, slash it over, and get dead under cover. Fabulous shot by Team Mooibroek.
Wow. As you can see here, great sweep there
Pretty
by
much just
Adam.
escorting it down the ice.
Just catches the back one, goes out easily.
They
and
make
rolls
that whole
perfectly
shot,
buried
that
behind
whole
this corner guard here. It's like, take that, Carruthers.
Well, the force is on. Carruthers will have to take his single. Hey, Connor, these guys are good.
Yeah, I think we could go to these guys are great.
Reid Carruthers, final stone of the fifth. He needs the 4-foot.
Just dusting it in here.
Not really overly concerned. It looks good. Because it is right on the S3 group button. And we are all tied up after 5 at 2. We'll be back from Swift Current with Ed number 6 right after this.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Welcome back to Swift Current. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here on Curling Stadium. Brought to you by RBC Dominion Securities, Aztec Safety, S3 Systems, Sasktel, Hardline, Asham, and Bumper to Bumper. We're so happy to have you joining us here on Curling Stadium. Dave Schmel and Connor Sims here with them. Some magic work out of Mooibroek there to put the force on Reid Carruthers last end, Connor.
Yeah, just a great shot there to just make the double and roll perfectly buried, and then that was looking like a blank and in favor of Carruthers turned into force, and the hammers flip into Mooibroek.
And Mooibroek has that hammer in the all-important sixth end, a script we've seen all too often. We have the two center guards up, a corner guard up. Reid Carruthers wants to score. Mooibroek wants to score. Everybody wants to score, but we only got one house and one set of rings. So the first draw into the house.
Yeah, interesting play.
It is a little interesting. It does slide just a touch deep. Opportunity to Team Carruthers in. Yeah, you hate to be overly critical, but both teams have had a lot of shots just on that side of the tolerance.
Yeah, either just a little bit heavy or a little bit light. Both teams seem to just struggling a little bit with their draw weight today. Usually that happens if both sides are going both ways, has a little bit of different speed. Throws some teams off, but...
And, well, I just put the commentator's curse on that one. That one was too heavy and slides on through. So Mooibroek has a chance to make amends here and get one top four.
A missed opportunity there by Kyle, because he locks one on that Mooibroek stone. Mooibroek's going to have a hard time dealing with it for the rest of the end.
This one just a little bit better, but exposed. And Carruthers will be able to make a play on it.
Yeah, Carruthers going to go hard here for steal. He started the end throwing two center guards. Like you said, Dave, all important sixth end. Whoever scores here has a higher percentage of winning this game. Don't ask me what the percentages are, but...
Now, I've never been accused of being brilliant, but I do know that if you have more stones than the other team, you tend to win.
Seems pretty true to me.
So now Schneider is going to get to work this over. It's going to come to a nice spot. Still Mooibroek sitting 1-2, but Carruthers has a real control stone there in the top four. And Mooibroek recognizes this. He can't let that go unanswered. Question is, does he chase them both or just the one on the top? And we're just going to go straight peel up top first. So McEachran, super sub, runs that one off, no problem.
Yeah, McEachran's got a good curling career for himself going too. He's just recently won Canadian Mixed Nationals with Owen Purcell and Christina Black. I think Jen Baxter was their lead. So going to Worlds as Team Canada and next fall, I believe. And if I recall, he does play with Owen Purcell's men's team, but I think he took a step down this year and is just sparing for them.
So he gets to be a hired gun.
Yeah, definitely a top spare for most teams.
This one's really got to go, you hear. Negavan staying on it hard. They do squeak it past the guard. Can they get all the way down the shot block? Oh, yes, you can. What a brush.
Wow. I think if the team has an MVP for this game, it's got to go to the lead.
Connor Negavan has been putting on a clinic with the brushing skills thus far in this con. All that being said, Mooibroek can get that stone right off of the scoring area. The problem is he's going to lose his in the process, and that Carruthers rock might just jam and stay there.
Yeah, I think he's going to attempt a 2-in-1 shot here.
So go ahead and describe it to us, Connor.
They pointed at it. They signaled to peel the guard, try to catch the red stone, and shoot it back onto that top button red. And just try to see how many reds go, I guess. I think it only gets rid of the 2 reds, but I'm sure they would be happy with that.
Well, if broom waving alone could make them go, Mooibroek had it covered.
Seems like a task for Magic Mike.
He's being the human telestrator right now. We appreciate that. So, Scott Mitchell. Gonna come down against these stones with all due prejudice. On this, right out of his hand. Pass the guard on the one, you shoot it out the side, and you get good action on that Carruthers rock to move it just to the edge of the 4-foot. It's about the best result you're going to get from throwing that particular shot.
Yeah, I think so. Leaves Carruthers this lock-on freeze though, but the bright side, Mooibroek has that red stone to come off of if he needs it.
And he always has the emergency corner guard. Don't know if he wants to break the glass on that, though. Almost 1,400 of you joining us right now, and more on our other games. We'd love the support we've seen this weekend And we'd love to bring you this action. So now Schneider with the key shot here for Team Carruthers. Wants to lock right on to the Mooibroek stone. Negman already hopping on over and trying to hop this carve in. Never got the line. It was just a little bit too heavy. And I can't help but to think you would have rather missed that just a little bit light.
Yeah. I do think they just got it just deep enough to leave if a freeze back on top of it. That's if Mooibroek decides to play the hit here, I should say.
It looks like the call from Mooibroek is a little back line-ish kind of weight shot. Back line just through. Tap it over and get just a little bit of a roll. Should stay even with the tee line, but as you mentioned, Connor, we'll leave some room for Carruthers to get at her. So here's the final stone for Mitchell in the sixth. Steele trying to make this one curl. This one also hanging out there. Does move the Carruthers stone out of shot position. They lie second and third. Mooibroek 1 and 4. Carruthers has a chance to lie 3 after this shot.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just a little bit more weight than what Sam Mooibroek was expecting, but it definitely ran straight on him.
So both teams with just a little bit of a case of the heavies here. Maybe it's downhill towards the home side in Swift Current. So Carruthers. They are working hard to hold this there. You're past the guard, no problem. Got the hit. Are you going to hold the shooter? Shooter does slide out. Still, Carruthers sitting 1-2.
Yeah, a little bit of a missed opportunity there. Missed it the right way, made sure he got rid of that yellow over the top of his back red. He ever just rolls directly like in front of that yellow in the back 8 foot, be hard for Mooibroek to make a play.
So Mooibroek's going to try to find a way to manufacture himself a skip stew. Problem is, wherever he puts this rock, it's going to be under threat. Sam Mooibroek with his First to the sixth. Steal on this right off the jump. Now do they overcook it? We're on the curl side now. Get the hit. They navigate right forward. Eli shot stone. Carruthers is going to have to be sure not to jam here. Actually, really needs to make the double.
Just looking at the nose, this front yellow stone, and it jams on the nose if there's still second shot or not. You can make the nose double and just roll in a hair. It's a tough play here for Mooibroek to play the draw. He's almost forced to have to go through that hole on the left-hand side there. Hit that back one.
Yeah, that's likely what the draw pass is going to be. So Reid Carruthers, his last of the sixth. Makes the hit. Oh, he jams it. That's an absolute disaster. It's Mooibroek line 2 now. Just outside a little bit there and never able to bring it back.
Yeah, both teams seem not just getting that enough curl that they need. I don't know if it's a straight spot or...
And it's a free draw for 3. Sam Mooibroek, line 2, just needs the 8-foot final stone of end number 6. Just got to make sure it's there, boys. Is there? No problem. And there is 1, 2, and 3 for Sam Mooibroek. He takes a big 5-2 advantage, heading to end number 7. We'll be back right to this on Curling Stadium.
We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed? More innovation?
It's going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
We're back here in Swift Current. And number 7 of the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown between Mooibroek and Carruthers. Take a look at some of our other scores right now. Danny Casper with a 3-1 lead over Corey Dropkin. Kelly Knapp 5-3 over Dustin Kaltoff. Those are those other games that are occurring right now on the men's side. We'll get you an update on the women's games in just a moment.
Yeah, we got Zena Schwaller down 3-1 versus Fujisawa. And Michelle Englot has a 4-3 lead over Traverse City's Delaney Strauss.
Those teams are battling in that semifinal for an opportunity to play in the finals, which we'll have. You can join me and Sean Joyce for that final right after this draw. But we still have some business here. It was a unexpected turn of events with Mooibroek. No other easy way of saying it, being gifted a 3 by Reid Carruthers.
Yeah, just an uncharacteristic miss there by Reid. Coming wide on that hit when tight or nose was okay.
And so, fun fact that I've been able to learn about Sam Mooibroek. A friend of mine is of Dutch ancestry. He said that the Mooibroek name literally translates to pretty pink. So I don't know if Sam knew that, but there it is for you folks.
A great setup here by Mooibroek with the good stone top 4, top button area, a stone top 8, top 12, and then a guard in front of it.
And they make a lot of stones go bye-bye there.
During didn't like that setup, so he got rid of them.
It is tough for Carruthers, though, because he needs to have rocks in play. So you don't have too many rooms to throw hits like that.
Yeah, important for Carruthers to try to get his deuce or ideally a 3 back here.
Well, you certainly need to score 2, and you have to steal 1, and that's tough to do for sure. If you get 2, you're going to have to steal twice. If you get 3, you're going to have to steal once. Either way, 1 is really not an option.
Collecting a draw around their corner here.
Pretty standard operating procedure when you're trying to score multiple points. Love to get it a little bit deeper than this. really can't be too deep. This gives you room to put a second one. Now, the question is, do you chase or you just peel? The mathematics say just peel. Mooibroek can give Reid 2 here. He's going to go with math. Mitchell. On the one, over the top of everything else. That peel is made, and Reid's going to throw a guard here. Or come right in.
He's got to be careful when coming in here not to leave a double off the right one.
You are correct, my friend. I think you might have seen a lot of skips throw the corner guard back up there. This is past the guard fine.
Back.
Coming back does pretty much make it very difficult to get any kind of double. It's probably not there at all.
Yeah, that's a good spot for that rock.
It's okay to be deep there right now.
Question here now for them is, do they hit the open one or peel the guard? And I think they just answered it.
Yeah, you want to eliminate stones a little bit at this point.
They'll try to slash it into the rings, try to catch that one on the left-hand side.
Steele trying to work that over. They like the line. On the one, slash it out. Do you get it all the way out? Yes, you do. Great shot by Scott Mitchell right there.
It's another one of those intern peels he's thrown this game. Good curl sweep by Nathan, and great sweep by the skipper to get it out. Yeah, that shot's huge. It takes away any opportunity for 2 points for Carruthers.
Now the opportunity.
Or 3
for two
points,
is there.
sorry.
Yeah, 3 points, absolutely. 2 points, though. He's going to have to just play keep away for the next 5 rocks. It can be done. Just got to do it. Negavan. Gonna be wanting a extra glass of rye after this week. You'll have to wait a little bit longer today if they pull it out.
I think he'll sleep real good tonight.
He certainly will. But he'd like to have to stay up a little bit longer, as both teams need to keep on going here. They are in the C event death march. Sam Mooibroek. He's going to hit and try to roll on over and group these up some. my goodness. I didn't see that slash coming, but he certainly did. Good night, nurse. They're both gone.
He's had that nice little angle double under control today. Now, I guess for Carruthers, the question is, guess you blank this end? I mean, I guess you have no other option as well. Blank this end and go hard for the 3 and just back up the 3 and then steal scenario?
Yeah, I guess so. Very tough to steal.
It's not a rare thing for teams to get a 3-under in the 8th end.
That's very true. We'll see what choice Reid Carruthers makes. I think he's still thinking about it a little bit. Probably the blank attempt. The 5 rock rule does make 3 very possible. Final stone the 7th. The blank is in the books. Carruthers is going to have to make 3 in the 8th to stay alive. We'll be back right to this on Curling Stadium.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Sasktel Be Kind Online wants to stop cyberbullying. Want in on the action? We award up to $1,000 for youth initiatives that help spread kindness and prevent bullying. What great idea do you have to help stop bullying? Sasktel can help. Go to BeKindOnline.com and apply for a grant today. Together, we can make a difference.
We're back in Swift Current. It's the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. Reid Carruthers has to find some magic here in the 8th end. He trails by 3, has the hammer, but Sam Mooibroek is in control after getting a big 3 in the 6th end. The corner guard goes up. Mooibroek plays the tick into the rings.
Yeah, one of those new shots you're seeing a lot of since they took away their ticks on the center line there. They moved them to the corners now.
And now with that in the rings, Carruthers will say, I'll show you one. I'll guard that now. Thank you.
If I was Connor Negavan, I would just start throwing everything light and watch my team pound the rocks for the amount of rocks he swept for them today.
Yeah, Connor has been sweeping his heart out. Was not able to get that one to cover up that rock, and Mooibroek is going to play the standard Visine shot, get the red out.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough for Carruthers to generate a 3 out of this. It's going to need a miss.
Well, he knows himself it's possible.
Do
So
the
let's
math
see.
right now, process of elimination. Don't think a 3 is in play, but I would see if he proves me wrong.
Well, you just need one good miss to do it, but the problem is you need every shot to be a make, and I don't think I could put that one down as a make. And
Yeah.
Mooibroek doing the absolute correct play, and he's going to throw the double here. Or at least a straight peel. Don't even have to double it off. The guard is the more dangerous of the 2 rocks. And there it goes. So now Reid will throw a freeze. This is how you're going to have to do it. Right now, if you're Reid Carruthers, you can score 2. You need one more error in your favor to make it score 3. So the key here is to make the shots as difficult as possible for your opponent. With no guards in play, you're never going to take them away. All you can do is force them to shots.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to throw some corner guards in different areas and see if you can generate a miss.
Scott Mitchell was told, see stone, hit stone. Steele has to sweep it hard to make that happen. And they do. They kill them all.
Yeah.
Carruthers with one lonely rock in the rings. And he's going to draw to a completely different spot than we played. That's all you can really do. That's kind of the reaction he just gave. They said, why don't we draw to there? He's like, he's like, why? It's a tough situation to be in, but you have to play it out. Stranger things have happened. Last game we saw a hog line violation result in a 3-ender.
Yeah. Gotta just get a complete 0 out of one of these these 2 stones here.
Of course, you're not hoping for a miss. Be against the spirit of curling, but you're just making them have to execute. There's a difference. Telling them they have to earn their victory. I do like the freeze, though.
Or right behind it, I agree. I think there's a little bit of a mistake there by Mooibroek to keep that rock in play.
Any rock in play is good for Carruthers right now. You can get all the way around. You can overbury. You can go deep here.
Story of the game, a little bit heavy.
But you had to hang on the rings. Oh, no. Well, shoot. Sam Mooibroek with this stone can lock it up.
Yeah, you gotta give some points to Reid, though. He's tours around on the Grand Slam of Curling Tour, and he's one of those guys that always spends the morning of a day and goes out with the junior curlers in that area. He's always been for the love of the game, Reid.
Hey, that's a wonderful thing indeed. But for this matter, Mooibroek makes a hit, and you can hang that final score as 5-2 in favor of Sam Mooibroek, and they will continue on in the C event. Will be the end of the road for Team Carruthers this weekend. And Connor, it really all came down to that 6th end.
Yeah, that 6th end was just not a good error, like a pretty bad error, and
you take a look at the other
resulted in a 3-ender for Mooibroek and handed control over to the other team.
Absolutely, and you look there at the scores right now. Danny Casper holding a 4-1 lead over Corey Dropkin. Kelly Knapp looks to be in control over Dustin Kaltoff here at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. And what's the score in our women's games, Connor?
We're
going to have here on Curling Stadium the women's final upcoming very shortly, right after the completion of the draws on the ice. And what is that score?
We got Schwaller tied with Fujisawa 3-3 in the 8th end, and Strauss took the lead over Englot 6-4, and they're also currently in the 8th end.
And that final is going to be at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. You can shift on over, catch the end of each of those games. I know I plan to, but for right now, from Swift Current, for Connor Sims and James Gordon, I'm Dave Schmel. Thanks for watching Curling Stadium. We'll see you in just a bit for the women's final.
invented in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.